to our 29th Commandant?
My connection with General Al Gray is when he was division commander as a major general. He was an amazing officer. He come out to the field, he spoke to the troops. He was a Lance Corporal, Corporal's Marine of Marines.
Do you have any particular memories that you can share about your interactions with him?
I think one of the biggest memories that sticks in my heart is when I returned from Beirut. My wife told me that how generals took care of the dependents. I can't even talk about Beirut. I'll get it together. My wife spoke highly of how he talked to the dependents. Wow. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay.
Anytime you're ready.
Huh?
Anytime you're ready. Same question.
Okay. Same question?
Yeah, say a memory that really sticks out to you. And just keep your eye on that camera right there.
One of my best memories is how General Gray took care of our dependents during the Beirut crisis. My family spoke highly of him, and that stuck with me a long time.
When you talk to other people about General Gray, what do you tell them?
I just bring up his name when we're out smoking a cigar with a bunch of sergeant majors or they get together, and just as soon as his name comes up, everybody wants to say something about General Al Gray. He's in the memory of all Marines. He should go down in the history books like Chesty Puller. The staff NCOs, they all know General Al Gray. He's an amazing Marine.
How is he different than other generals that you've come across?
Well, General Al Gray is the only one had his picture in the Commandant's house painted in utilities. He's a field Marine. He's a combat Marine. He's a Marine of Marines, and that's different to other generals. I was honored by being able to tour the Commandant's house at one time, and the first thing I saw was General Al Gray's 5-foot painting in utilities, and my son got a picture next to that. My son was a Marine, and that says something.
What is General Gray's legacy mean to you as a Marine? Not only as a Marine, but as a citizen of this country.
The way he lived, the way he thinks, the way he talks, he's an outstanding person. He always has a plan, whether it be in combat or whether it be in the civilian community. General Al Gray always has a plan. You don't have to worry. Just follow General Gray. He's got the plan.
If you could talk to General Gray right now and you had him in front of you, what would you tell him?
Thank you for the opportunity to serve with you and serve for you and work for you. He was my mentor. I think about him all the time. When I get in situations, I think to myself, well, General he'd have had a plan. And just the way he operates, he's a good man. He's a good Marine.
What else was I going to say? Shoot, I had another. You were talking to me earlier about some of the lessons that General Gray's actions and his way of conducting himself taught you. What sort of lessons did you draw from General Gray in your own life?
Always take care of a Marine. Always take care of a Marine. That's how I operate my life. And sailors alike. it's even though you retire, you're still a part of the band of brothers. It don't ever go away, and you operate in the civilian world like you operate in the military world, and good things happen. Good things happen.
I want to focus back again on those words and actions that he had following the tragedy of Beirut. Explain again what you were telling me earlier about his when he talked about the dependence, and also in terms of actions on Beirut. I don't know if I was too clear on that question, but talk about that a little bit.
He always had a plan for us in Beirut. I felt safe with his leadership. Didn't know much about what was going on back here. And then the wife told me how he handled the situation back here, and how he's handling everything in 2nd Marine Division. And of course, all Marines were proud of him. One thing is to have a tragedy, but to have bad leadership during that tragedy makes it even a bigger tragedy. But we were in good hands. We were in safe hands.
What do you remember about him as he dealt with that tragedy? What did it mean to you to see him as a leader during that tragedy?
I can't really answer that, sir. I mean, we were in safe hands. I mean, I never worked with him side by side. He wasn't in Beirut. He was a commander back here.
Between what years and what years did you serve?
I joined the Marine Corps in 1972, and I retired in August 1994. Served 22 and a half years.
Okay. And if we were to say U.S. Marine, what would you like as your MOS to be put in, like if you had a subtitle underneath you? United States Marine, and would it be a machine gunner? What MOS would you like to have associated with?
Machine gunner.
Machine gunner, okay. And were you a machine gunner with was it 2.8 or 1.8? Was it?
I was military police with 2.8.
Okay. Okay.
So you could put military police.
Okay. I think that's it. I think we've got everything we need. We really appreciate your feedback.
Thank you.
And it obviously has brought a lot of emotions to the surface talking about it. So
I can't even go to the wall.
yeah. Well, everybody grieves in their own way, and that's perfectly. I think no one would blame you for not wanting to go to the wall, for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Tim. Real pleasure to meet you.